one of the top 10 banks in Mexico. Actually, your bank is probably one of the biggest and a big bank even for Spain, if we compare Mexico and Spain. So how have you used the digital transformation and artificial intelligence to transform your bank?
Yes, let me give you some background. Banco del Bajío is really a young bank. It has only 28 years of history. The large banks in Mexico, they have more than 100 years. No? So it's a very young bank, and it was mainly a bank for companies. The target market was mainly what we call SMEs, pymes, no? Small and medium companies. And more than, at that moment, in 2019, more than 90% of the revenue was coming from a relationship with a company of any size. No? My goal from the board was to have an important evolution of the strategy of the bank and develop also the consumer business, meaning consumer business individuals, but also products for the smaller part of the pyramid in SMEs, in pymes, right? So in order to do that, we needed first data. No? So we create a new area that is reporting directly to me with a chief data officer that actually is here, Edgardo, and a very important group of people led by Edgardo, and we partnered with Stratio. Actually, we have been implementing the platform from Stratio with very good results. No? So the bank already is having better data with the right opportunity and the right consistency and with the right government of data, right? The other part that we didn't have and it was needed is to develop all the risk management tools. No? So we partnered with FICO, with Fair Isaac, and now all the bookings that we are doing of cars, payroll loan, personal loans, etc., is done through this technology, actually with very good results. And the asset quality that we are having is one of the best in the industry. No? So we are growing the consumer business in loans more than 45% annually, right? And the other component was the digital banking infrastructure. What we realized in 2019, it was the electronic banking that we used to have, it was not the right one. The technology that was used, it was an old technology. So we decided, something that it was a strong decision at that moment, to start developing a new electronic banking platform from zero, from scratch. What is amazing, when you have I believe, two success factors. No? Number one, the governance model of the bank is very simple, and we take decisions really very fast. Almost in the same moment that someone is asking for something, right? So that is important. And also, the other success factors is the involvement of all the senior management, including me, with all the agile teams that were developing this platform. No? So I was having weekly meetings, and I was even reviewing every journey, no, that was developed. What is amazing is that we did that in only 1 year. So 1 year later, we were migrating the first individuals to the new platform, and 6 months later, we start migrating companies. No? So at this moment, 100% of our customers are already in the new digital platform. Let me tell you, in my experience in a big bank with more complexity, that could take 3, 4, 5 years. No? So it was really fast, and the quality is amazing. No? So let me give you some results. No? What is happening with that digital transformation? The customers of the bank, active customers, are growing 9%. Transactions are growing 15%. And amounts transacted are growing 20%. So that means today we are a bank 1/5 larger than the bank we were a year before. Some financial numbers to give you an idea. What was very important for us is to develop this relationship with the customers that depends not only in granting a loan, but also the use of all of our services, electronic banking, collections, payments, FX, etc. So non-financial income is really important for a bank. That source of revenue today is growing 30% year over year. Total revenue of the bank is growing about 50%. And as we have expenses under control, net income is growing 70%. So the efficiency ratio of the bank, that means how many cents you spend in order to generate $1 of revenue, it was a year ago, it was around 45%. Today is 32%. That is, for me, is best in class. It's best in class in any geography, no? So very good results, no? More transactions and the experience, no? The NPS in all the digital channels and branches is really, really very good. By the way, the digital users are growing more than 45%, and transactions in digital channels are growing more than 30%. So it's amazing the results you can get having the right transformation in a bank.